Good afternoon, everybody. Well, it's come to this. I've been reduced to filming on my phone. The reason for that being twofold, because of these two monsters, the old monster and the new monster. The old monster was not very well, and so I bought a new monster, and the new monster isn't working out of the box. Arrgh! In fact, let me show you what it is doing. Sorry, there's going to be some really ugly noise when I press this. Looks amazing. Unfortunately, those beeps that you're hearing are an error with the RAM. So the first three beeps are the first RAM isn't working, and the second three beeps is that the other one isn't working. I've tried everything I can think of, and I do mean everything. I think the motherboard's just had it. And I think when they tested it, they didn't realise, because I didn't realise either. You'll be able to see just to the right of the RAM, on the edge of the motherboard there's a red LED, and that indicates RAM failure. But I didn't realise that when I first turned it on, and it was only when I put the graphics card in and there was no signal that I suspected that something was up. God, those LED lights are completely hypnotic, aren't they? Isn't it great? It would be great if it was working. It suddenly dawned on me I hadn't heard the motherboard beep. I thought that's weird, and it was because the PC speaker was missing, so I put the PC speaker back in at the bottom there. And that was when I heard it doing that. And that was when I realised that it was messed up. So this is the second set of RAM that I've tried, and it's not working. Alas, it looks amazing though. I mean, when that is actually working, I'm going to be so proud of it. Because unlike some people who write for Digitizer, I really like lights. This is what's going to be going in it, so I'm just going to unbox this because it's just arrived. And I thought it would be quite interesting to see what was inside it. I haven't had a huge graphics card for yonks, but this is massive. Massive, great, heavy thing. I'm not going to turn it over because the front is actually obliterated by all the Amazon stickers. I don't know why they've suddenly started sending stuff just in the box. It makes sense from a packaging point of view and not having massive cardboard boxes and loads of paper and bubble wrap and stuff, but it has completely destroyed the front of the box. So here's the back of the box. This is an RX580 because the 590's just come out, so they reduced the 580 on so-called Black Friday. Nitro edition. I think the reason that it's cheap as well is probably because it's supposed to be sky blue. In fact, there it is. So your minimum system requirements are a working computer, which always helps. This is the Sapphire Nitro gaming series. It's been quite a while since I had anything to do with this world. I didn't really know a great deal about any of it, really. But the 580 seems to be a pretty decent bit of kit, so I'm now going to try and do this with one hand. Apologies for the stunning camera work here. Bit of Blair Witch motion sickness for you. So here we go then. This is absolutely gigantic. Da 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 da. Wow. Yikes. We've got the quick installation guide. I'm hoping that there's no longer installation guide. We've got, what's that? Oh, manufacturer and representative in Germany. Good. Information I really want to know. Got the driver's disc. Whoa. Yeeks. Look at that thing. That's, oh my word. That is absolutely huge. I mean, that is so heavy. I am actually quite entertained. My last card, which has died a death, was an R7 260X. And it only had one fan. It was about half the size of that. This is massive. Yeeks. There's your pipes. There is the back end there. All of these have got little plastic bits over them. So there's your DVI. And then 2 HDMI. And I don't know what these are. In fact, the plastic won't come off. What's that? What's that? Oh, that's HDMI. Sorry, this keeps going out of focus. I'm not used to filming on this, and no doubt the audio is bloody awful as well. What are you? You look like HDMI as well. Surely it's not got 4 HDMI outputs. That would be insane. Surely not. Whoops. Try and do things with one hand. Surely not. That's crazy. Wowzers. Looks very nice though. I don't know how much it's going to fit into that with its blue colour scheme. When that, I mean, that case is crazy. I'll show you properly when I've got one that actually works and boots properly. You can do all sorts of things with it. It's actually got like a remote control. And you can have it any colour you want. It breathes, it flashes, you can have raves to it. That is a mobile rave case. But as I say, hopefully when I've got proper camera and proper everything working, we can have a better look at it. Like, let's have a look at the old product features then. Enhanced Dual X cooling. Dual ball bearing fans. Black Diamond Chokes version 4. Yes! Quick Connect fans, fan check and service, intelligent fan control 3, just in case 1 and 2 weren't enough for you. Nitro Glow RGB LED indicators. Will they indicate errors? VR ready, dual UEFI. You know, the UEFI was a BIOS. Robust VRM, cooling and compatible with AMD and Intel platforms, but obviously not ones that won't get past the RAM post. Good grief. HDR ready. Sorry, my hand is shaking. HDMI ready. 3rd generation FinFET 14. Yes! The only thing I recognise out of any of that is DirectX 12. Liquid VR technology. Liquid VR, as Alan Partridge would probably say. Crossfire. Can you imagine having 2 of those? I'm not sure 2 of those would even fit in the case. Actually, the distressing thing is I think 2 of those probably would fit in that case. End up a bit like having a fan heater in your living room. Just have a look at the underside of this. Check out those pipes. Very nice. Woo! Well, goodness me, I don't think I've ever had anything like this. In the same way, I've never had a motherboard like it either. The motherboard also lights up like a Christmas tree, as you will have noticed. But the technology on it means virtually nothing to me. Providing it looks pretty and it works, I don't really care. It will be a significant improvement on my previous computer when it's actually working. Unfortunately, I've now got to RMA this, which means I've spent this afternoon just reconstructing cardboard boxes, actually. I don't know what's happened to my other computer, it's just died. It's just suddenly decided it doesn't want to work anymore. What it keeps doing is, when I put the power on, it powers back down again after 3 seconds, and then it comes back on, and then it powers back down, and it comes back on. And I don't know whether it's just the power switch has had it, or whether the actual computer's had it, but in any event, it won't work. I've managed to get it to get into the BIOS a couple of times, and then it doesn't recognise the drives, so, yeah, I think it's probably had it. But I'm going to leave you with this amazing light show. Sorry about the beeping, but yeah, when this works, it's going to be awesome, and live streaming is going to be way easier, and I'm going to be able to use higher frame rates, and I'm going to be able to have a little disco. It's going to be fantastic, but need to get rid of that noise first.